The Bursar for GHANATA Senior High School, Lamisi Sarah, has been arrested over the alleged diversion of food supplies meant for students. The Member of Parliament for Shayo Sudoku and the Greater Accra Regional Minister Lindo Klu confirmed the arrest, stating that credible reports received in recent weeks indicated that the Bursar had been diverting portions of food provisions intended to support student welfare and nutrition. According to her, after receiving the complaints, she alerted the constituency's national security apparatus to carry out a discreet investigation. We're now joined on the telephone by the Vice Chair of the Education Committee of Parliament, the Honorable Joseph Kwame Kuma, for more on this story. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us here on the ChannelOne newsroom. First of all, who is directly responsible for monitoring food supplies in senior high schools especially?
Thank you, Brother Charles, and thank you for your listeners. Let me congratulate ChannelOne News for following up on this story. And I'll urge all media houses, stations to do same for us. Because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Minister of Education, the Chairperson of the Committee of Education, and all stakeholders' eyes cannot be at all corners. It is good citizenship that will let us reveal the badness among the system. Coming to your question directly, whose responsibility? It is the responsibility of CHS, heads of assistant senior high schools, under whose jurisdiction the domestic beggars, the matrons, and what have you are. And with the Committee of Education, ours is oversight over the Ministry of Education itself and its agencies. And when it comes to the direct administration of schools, it is they are in charge. And GES and then the sector that's in charge of secondary education, the Free Senior High Secretariat, they are in charge. That is how it is.
Okay, so why hasn't the headmaster for GHANATA been arrested? And on this particular issue, what are the details that have come to the committee?
Very good. Normally, the committee will deal with maybe petitions when these various agencies at the Ministry of Education are not able to resolve certain things. Then a party petitions the committee. That's where we can go in. We shouldn't be like we are the managers of the institutions. Maybe why headmaster of GHANATA is not arrested, but rather the domestic beggar. Definitely the headmaster too cannot have his eyes everywhere. And so if it is zoomed on a particular person who is carrying on that activity behind the headmaster, the headmaster will also have a cross to have it. And possibly they are doing it behind the head. And so today the head will be happy that the culprit has been caught. You understand?
Yeah. And
let me take this opportunity to also say, it has not been only this school. You remember when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama took over this administration, heads of assistant senior high school, some schools had written to, they delayed in opening school. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And it was out that all schools will be open. They had no food. And their parents should prepare their children, their ward before with garri and other provisions before they come to school because they had no food.
Yeah, I remember the president ordered that.
You remember? Very good. That was
food should be distributed from the warehouses.
Yeah, all warehouses that had food should be given to the schools. And that very week that they did that, Volta region, when the food was on its way, a car offloaded tin tomatoes, the big size, and some rice, and they were caught. Same way, I don't know whether it's Upper West or one of those places, a matron was caught with food. You see, this is terrible. How can we be doing this to our own children? Now the children are on balanced diets, they are eating food, this different type of food at the right time, and you, the workers there, want to siphon the food away. They are still bad nuts in the system. So these people should be set, a very good example should be set on them. It's criminal for what they have done.
Honorable, don't you think we should be holding CHS responsible? Because now they have been empowered with the procurement of foods. And I remember that recently there was another incident like that in the Volta region in Wovenus SHS. Shouldn't Charles be held responsible?
Yeah, because they are managing the schools. They are directly managing the schools. So that is what should happen. They should let their eyes open. From one of the things, the solution, the way we should look for solution immediately. And my proposal, Charles, is that they should set up committees in the various schools. It can be a 3-member committee. Okay? The dining hall master and any other members that should be part. You know, the banks, before you can go to the strong room, the key is not handled by one person. You understand?
Yeah.
The bank manager, maybe the operation manager, maybe a cashier also, about 3 different people, and the top security officer, they handle the this thing for the safe. And so maybe we should do same. The stores where the food is kept, they shouldn't let the padlock be one. There should be many padlocks and the keys given to different things, so that one person cannot open it like that and then have access to the food. It's bad. Why are we doing this to ourselves? And how will this food even profit you? How will you may think it is profiting you today? Some sickness will befall your family and you will not understand, because you are taking vulnerable people's food for you to go and get, possibly even going to sell for a token. How much can you sell this food?
All right.
How much can you sell this food? So it's bad. They must show them exit. They must penalize the people concerned so that it will serve as a deterrent to the rest of the fraternity.
All right. I'm grateful to you, Honorable. That was Honorable Joseph Kwame Kuma. He is the Vice Chair for the Education Committee of Parliament. So you're still